probably all saw the email message that I sent last night, and I got a couple of responses back about what we're going to do. You cannot underestimate how important it is to be part of a team who are not necessarily like-minded, but are like-committed.
I think about Cheryl's best quality is her ability to relate to everyone.
If you only engage certain kinds of people, you're not going to get the kind of diversity and creativity that I think creates success and opportunity. And so that's why I'm always looking for it, and I'm always wanting to have people around me and in my organization that aren't exactly like me or that haven't been allowed to be in the places where I am.
One of the things that I appreciate about working with Cheryl is there's a constant push for not necessarily perfection, but doing things really well on behalf of the community, and at the same time that willingness to learn all the time and a willingness to allow staff to grow and improve as they move along in their careers, which has only made this organization stronger because people are willing to fail and knowing that their job is not going to necessarily be impacted because they failed.
You could talk to anybody at PacMtn, and I think that they would tell you that that's what gets them up in the morning, is that they want to help people find what is valuable for them in the world of work. And we can't do everything, but we need to do something. And doing one thing is positive.
The biggest change over the past 6 years has been our ability to reach out to different organizations, to build the partnerships, to reach out to areas that we weren't necessarily in before. Working with the transitioning military was a big one, to continue serving incarcerated populations, including our youth populations.
We got to create some new programs. One of the most notable ones is My Job. It's a program designed to meet intensively youth who are currently incarcerated in state-level prison facilities and figure out how do you meet their needs where they're at while they're still trying to figure out what reentry will look like for them so that they can move forward in their careers meaningfully. The reality is no one was doing it. I think it was an opportunity that was missed powerfully. And so Cheryl's innovative nature and desire to do the very best by every single individual was made possible in designing curriculum, designing structure, going into those facilities, having staff in the facility who were all intensively working to do career counseling with a population that no one was paying attention to.
People are looking for what works, and so that's what my focus is let's create systems that actually work for people, on behalf of people, and allow more and different kinds of people to be both served and to contribute.
I'm Dwayne Evans, and I'm the Senior Vice President and General Manager of Port Blakely Tree Farms PLS International. We own land in all 5 counties that PacMtn represents. That's why we think it's so important for us to be involved in that. When you think about the rural counties and the work that PacMtn does, and how difficult it is to reach out across the 7,000 square miles that the PacMtn region represents.
If you go to Lewis County, there's a lot of miles between Centralia and Morton, for example. And expecting people to travel from Morton or Packwood into Centralia is a lot. So we wanted to rethink about the way we provide service to our customers and what does it mean to meet them where they are. And that's where the libraries come in. Timberland Regional Library covers the same 5 counties that PacMtn does. And they have 27 locations within those 5 counties. So it made sense for them to become a part of our Worksource system.
We have to capture people where they are and help them to feel good about the world of work wherever they can enter it, because all work has value.
But little things that people don't know about Cheryl grew up pretty humble beginnings. She grew up in a logging family, and I think that's why Cheryl feels so strongly about serving the rural communities because she grew up in a rural community. So she understands the battles that normal people fight.
We were deep in poverty until my father went to work for Weyerhaeuser in the woods. And that's when we got opportunity. He was able to get medical benefits. He was able to send us to the dentist. We were able to get regular paychecks and meals, and our life stabilized at that point in time.
So it was a good example of thinking outside the box and thinking creatively and creating an environment here that Cheryl's created that allows for creative thinking. Just this last week we hosted the only TEDx event to be hosted on a military installation in partnership with our work with veterans and spouses at JBLM. And the whole talk was about transition.
Hi, I'm Terry Pablo, and I have always admired Cheryl's passion and her interest in the community that she serves. One of the things that I've always found in working with her for the last 10 years is that she really digs down and tries to find out what it is that people need in the community. And my role as the Communications and Current Technical Education Director at Yelm Community Schools has really allowed me to work directly with her. She's always had an open door to try to find out how do we connect schools with industry.
That workforce development is not a social service. It's an economic driver. It's about building the labor.
I think the powerful thing about Cheryl's leadership is that her gift of changing lives is far more exponential than she even knows, because she has poured into people like me who are pouring into more people. And so her impact is paying forward exponentially in ways she doesn't even know. She's transforming right now lives that she's never even met or touched because of the impact that she has. I know that I'm a more powerful leader because of her. I know that I'm a more self-aware individual because of her. I'm a better mother because of her. I'm a better sister and friend and daughter because of her.
Because to Cheryl, it's not providing the service, it's providing employment opportunities that people have meaningful lives. That's the key to PacMtn's success.
I really think that that's what the essence of leadership is finding those moments when you can help a group get committed to something and to move forward to achieve it.